Yep, it's a twofer. Hello everybody, thank you for joining me today. I truly appreciate it. It is Centipede Press Day. That means the friendly neighborhood mail lady has brought me a box from Centipede Press, and it's got a book in it, and I got to get that mother out. This one is cool because it's cool for me in multiple ways. It's a twofer, Babel-17 and Empire Star by Samuel R. Delany. At the same time, I don't have any Centipede Press books that came with slipcases. What a crime. So this will be my first, as long as I understand correctly. This one comes with a slipcase, and it came with a good price, not a too good, but more expensive than some. $225, and the signed editions sold out fast. They were pre-offered to people who already had Nova. I wasn't one of those people. They were given first dibs at getting their numbers matched, and then whatever was left, I don't know, of the 500 or so, I don't remember exactly how many there were. We'll see in just a minute. Whatever was left was offered up, first come, first serve, on Centipede Press website on a Sunday. I was able to match them buttons quick enough to get a signed edition. It's come this way, and it has showed up. So let's take a look and see how this thing looks. I'm excited. Can you tell? First of all, I need something worthy of opening a Centipede Press box, and I think I found one. Let's get in here. Let's see what the good folks at Centipede Press have done for me. Let's see how it looks. See if the friendly neighborhood mail lady and all of her co-workers along the way helped to get me a package in the box that's in good shape. First thing I should note is that the box, like normal, will have a little bit of wear and tear, but it's not too bad, not too busted up. Centipede Press, as per the norm, will put your books in a box that's a lot bigger than the book, which is awesome and necessary to help make sure that you have a high probability of getting the books in the mailbox, nice to hear that, in fine condition. And then also wrapping them in lots of this high quality bubble wrap with good pops. The kids love it. I love it. Have a lot of fun. And what also they have done lately is give you some extra cool stuff to go with it. Now, I don't know how off or what the percentage is, but it seems like a lot lately. There are some extra things included with the CP offerings. So let's just take a look and see what some of these extra things are that came with mine. First of all, Frank Belknap long dust jacket. So now I have a dust jacket. I'm putting together quite a collection. Some of them are very nice, very cool. Books that I wish I had that I don't have. And let's see, we got that one. And what else? Hey, I just got this one in the mail not too long ago. And I have this book. So should I ever damage the dust jacket on the search for Joseph Tully, which is right here, I got a spare, so that comes in handy. But on top of that, they look so good. Centipede Press is notorious for having phenomenal dust jacket artwork, and maybe something like this hanging on a wall would look flippin' phenomenal. So I'm glad I have it. I've got some of these dust jackets that are just looking so good. I might have to find something to do with them one of these days. So neat touches. But what I came here for today, and what I'm assuming if you're here, you came here for today, is this one right here, Babel-17, an Empire Star by Samuel R. Delany. And like I said, this is the first Centipede Press slip-cased book that I own. So that's exciting. And inside the plastic, it does look good. Number 217. We'll see, make sure. I want to check and see how many numbered editions there were. I don't remember if I ever knew. But let's go ahead and get this thing out of the plastic. Getting it out of the plastic, you first got to get it out of the box, then you got to get it out of the plastic. I don't keep the books in the plastic. I want to get them out and get them on the shelf. I'll wrap these dust jackets in a Brodart protector. I did do a video a while back showing you how I do it. I'm not telling you that's how you do it. That's how I do it. Anyway, getting them out of this shrink wrap can be stressful and scary. Why? People are afraid that they're going to cut their book while they're trying to cut the plastic. And I've got a foolproof, never fails method of doing it. And my method is this. I cut the plastic, not the book. As long as I don't cut the book, I'll never cut the book. Anyway, that's just the way I do things. And now that we've got that part out of the way, let's take a look at this. I don't know. It looks like my dust jacket is already wrapped in plastic. Is that something new? We'll open it up and find out. But look at my slipcase. Just phenomenal. Can you see that? 2-color foil stamping on the spine. Man, that slipcase looks nice. If I'm going to get one, to get a nice one from CP is phenomenal. And you can see if you can tell that fabric is folded under the black fabric. Man, it just looks nice. So Centipede press slipcase in my collection is nice. Now I'm going to get this book out of there. And sure enough, the dust jacket is already pre-wrapped in Mylar of some sort. Excellent touch. Thank you, Jared. Hey, that saves a man a little, or saves a person an extra step, an extra buck, whatever the deal is. Some folks are too scared to try this out, and if it's already done for you, win-win. Excellent. But anyway, the dust jacket artwork, I did see this before the book was listed for sale, and I loved it. There's different kinds of artwork for different kinds of people, and I happen to be one that likes a lot of stuff. I like a lot of artwork. I'm not stuck on one style, but this right here just looks fun. It's the kind of a dust jacket that makes me feel like I need to sit and study for a little while. So it does look phenomenal. This artwork by Vicky Zhang. Vicky Zhang, I hope that's the correct way to say your name. If it's not, I do truly apologize. I do not wish to offend. I'm just not a name pronunciation expert. Let's get this excellent looking, beautiful dust jacket out and take a look at it. Can you see it? One of the negatives that I regret with the Brodart covers, they do protect your dust jackets. They will help to make those things last in pristine shape for many, many years, when simply sitting on a shelf or sitting inside of a slipcase will cause them to fray and get tattered. But the thing I regret is the shininess. It kind of hides what's underneath. So it's a trade, and I begrudgingly feel like I have no choice but to protect my dust jackets and maybe take away a little bit of the beautiful appearance of my books on my shelves. But that's my trade, my decision, and that's how I'll go. Now, let's take a look at this beautiful cloth-bound book. Another of the wonderful things about Centipede Press is when you take that dust jacket off, you get a very nice looking book underneath. And so you take a look at the 2-color foil stamping. You can see a little, there with the shine, a little additional touch, splatter. And you can, just with the light just right, you can see the splatter all over it. And then there's the back. Just beautiful. Phenomenal. And you see here, top edge stain. I don't know how well you can see that binding, but CP has quality Smith sewn bindings, a built-in ribbon page marker, illustrated end papers. Can you see that? Just nice. I don't think I've opened a Centipede Press book where I wasn't amazed at how nice the production of the book was. And additionally, Jared at Centipede Press does, I think, a great job of mixing the books that are published, mixing in well-known things along with obscure things, and such a variety, from novels to short stories, collections to all sorts of things in between along the way, horror, science fiction, fantasy, that it exposes somebody like me to things that I probably would not have read, would not have owned, if it weren't for this type of a curation, if you will. Let's see what else is in here. Wow. Just beautiful. I already feel like I got my money's worth, and I haven't even turned to the third page yet. How do you like that? Excellent. Looks so good. I'm excited about this one. Introduction by Lonely Christopher. Artwork by Vicky Zhang. Artwork by Vicky Zhang. Like I said, probably saying it wrong. Now I want to take a look through here. First, let's look at the signature page. Typically, as far as I know, Centipede Press is going to have signature pages in the back. But looking at the back, I find something interesting. I told you this is a twofer. So I started on the front, what I thought was the front, what seems to be the front of the book. You open it up and you got right here, Babel-17. Now when I flip the book over and go in from the back upside down, I have Empire Star. So I don't know where the signature page is going to be. We're going to find out. But I've got some books like this where they put two books in one. And if you start from the front, you'll read the story on through. And then at some point, when that story's over, you move on to the next. And you got to flip the book over. And you start at the back. And you work your way towards the front. And you read the book in that way. So a neat touch. It just creates one piece of confusion. Where's my signature page? So let me do a little fumbling. I didn't show you the back, the artwork on the back. I started at the front, and then I think I already showed you this one. Just looks nice. I got to figure out where's my signature page. Is it in the back, in the front, in the middle? I don't know. Okay, while you were away, I did some flipping. Flip, flip, flip. And I found my signature page. It is exactly between one story and the next. Makes sense. So it's at the end of Babel-17. For those of you looking for your signature pages, just flip to the end of Babel-17 right before you get to Empire Star. There it is. And mine is number 217 of 300 signed and numbered copies. So I said 5. I thought 5, but it's 300 signed and numbered copies. And then there were some unsigned copies available. I think they still are. The neat thing about the unsigned copies is they're missing this signature page. Other than that, it should be the exact same book. But Jared did acquire some signature pages signed, I think, at least by the author. I don't know. I don't know how many people signed them. At least signed by the author, that are just loosely set into the book or shipped with the book. But you can put the page in the book, close the book, and you got a signature page that's just not attached. So a nice touch for those who get the unsigned copy. You're actually getting a signed signature page with your book. Now, flipping through this book, I did some flipping while you were gone. I didn't flip you off, didn't flip anybody off, but I flipped through the book looking for some artwork, and I did find some. One of the neat things that you'll find a lot of times with the Centipede Press publications are some old covers of the books. And I love it when you get to look back at some of the swell book covers of old. Some of these publishers did some great artwork on some of these paperback books in the old days. So I love great artwork. I'm not an artwork expert, but I know what I like when I see it. And there are some more interior illustrations in here. The way they're designed, I'm liable to miss some because just the way they are, they don't pop out. They don't jump out at me and grab me and say, show me, show me. But I think I'll find some because I just saw some. And I'll show you what I can find. I'll try to get them all. I love this book. If I've already said it, I'll say it again. Excellent. Thank you, Centipede Press. Jared, great job. And there's some more. Got a lot of more for you. Trying to find some of this artwork so you can see. We're here. We're already here. We got all our stuff out. You're already watching. You're paying close attention. I might as well show you what I got. Show you what I can. So, anyway, there's a lot of folks that weren't able to get this book. Or that weren't willing to pay the money for this book. And at least you'll get a chance to see what it looks like. Some of you may be thinking about buying one on the secondary market. If you take a good look at this, it may help you decide. I say go for it. There's our signature page again. Just don't get your pants pulled down over the price. That's rule number one on everything. Try not to buy desperate. Try to buy things right. PP is what I call it. I try to always maintain PP when it comes to getting the things I want. And that's patience and persistence. So I use that, and sometimes it really pays off. I've gotten some bucket list books at bargain basement prices by waiting. By realizing that I don't have to buy this one. I can say no, I can wait. And someday, if I keep looking, I'll find the right book at the right price with the right amount of dollars in my pocket to pay for it. And that's the way it goes. Also, when you watch things like this, when you look on the internet and you see pictures of people showing you what they got, it creates jealousy. And I say, don't be jealous. I never get jealous. I don't have a jealous bone in my body. The only time I get jealous is when somebody has something that I want. Sometimes I will. Other than that, I never get jealous. But that is Babel-17, and I did some babbling. An Empire Star by Samuel R. Delany. A flippin' phenomenal production by Centipede Press. I can't say enough good things about this. The way this book was designed and built, and the beauty, and we got some good signatures in there, signed by the author, is always nice. A tremendous slipcase, a Brodart or something similar protected dust jacket on the book directly from the publisher. So a whole lot of good things. I got nothing bad to say, and I can think of no more lies to tell. So with that being said, thank you for your time, and c'est la vie, baby.